Hello everyone, welcome back to Athlete, and today I'm going to show you the top 3 Soulmask Server Hosting. So these are going to be all the best server hosting you can get for Soulmask. If you want to get quick access to any of these servers, I will leave links in the description down below. But let's get straight into the video. So coming on FreeSpot, we have SlowPayz. This server hosting does have a bunch of servers you can host for any game, and you can choose from over 100 games. But the one we are looking for today is Soulmask. So simply come to this page just here, a link in the description down below. Come to the search. Simply just search for your game you want. Then from here, just click on the game you want to get your server for. So click on the one. And from here, now we can start choosing all the player slots. So as you can see here, for 10 player slots, it's going to cost us $15.20 a month. But if we want more player slots than that, we can just move this up to 20, to 30, to 40, and to 50. But as you can see, the price does move up as well as you do move the slider. So it's up to you which one you want for that. It depends on how many players you are going to have on your server. If we come down even further, we can see what's included in this server. So all this stuff here will help with all the performance for our server. So we've got instant setup. We've also got fast CPUs. We've also got DDoS protection, which is crucial to have for any server. We've got 24/7 support. We've also got some other bits here as well, like NVMe powered. And we also got the quality guaranteed as well. If we come down further, we can see all the locations they do support. So they do support quite some locations you can host your server from. You can also do a ping test over here as well if you want to do that. So we come down further and we have the most frequent questions, but you don't have to see any of this. We just head back up to the top here. We can now click on order our server. So click order now. And from here, we can now see all the specs we are going to be getting for our server. We come down even further. You can change the player slots from in here. The location. We also got the dedicated CPU threads, so we can change this as well if you want this. Remember, the more you pay for, the better your CPUs will be, higher quality your server will be, so you get less lag. So it's up to you if you want to add these options on if you want to do that. Also got the dedicated IP if you want to do that as well, which is not needed, but you can do that if you really want to get that. We also got the SSD type, we've got normal, and we also got the NVMe SSD, which will make your server run even faster and have a lot more smoother gameplays and stuff like that on the server. But you don't have to go for that one, but you can. It's up to you. Also the RAM, you get 10 gigabytes. You can get 15, 20 and 30. Again, the more RAM you have, the better quality your server will be and the less lag you will get. And it all depends on how many players you are going to get on your server as well. So if you have more players than 10, say you're going to have 50, you're going to want to move this up probably quite a bit, up to 30 I would have thought. And probably going to want to get a better SSD as well. But if you're only going to have like 10 players, I would probably just stick to basically some of the default stuff just here. You probably don't need any more than this. But if you do want to have the best experience, just bump these two down here up and you have a better experience for your players. Also down here, we can name the server and an admin password as well. Then once you've done that, click on continue. And then from there, we will ask you to add in your basically your details for your payments and stuff like that. I can't get any further than this as I don't have an admin password selected down here. But once you've done this, it will just tell you to pay for the server, and then from there, you will have your own server. Only thing about SlowPayz is I can't find their processor on what they use for their servers. So I'm not too sure on how good the quality is for that. But overall, they've got some decent quality servers and for a decent price as well. So if you do want to check this one out, I will leave a link in the description down below. But let's go into number 2 spot. So in number 2 spot, we have HostHav, which is going to be the best on this list today. I do recommend using HostHav if you haven't already, as they have some of the best quality servers you can get, especially for Soulmask as well. So simply, I will leave a link to this page just here. And from here, you can click on the game servers up here, or you can just come down here to Soulmask and click on that. And from here, we can just choose our player slots if we want to do that. So if we want to move this up, we can. So we can move this up to 50 or to 20. It depends on how many players you have playing. Also over here, we can change the location. So if you want to change the location, you can do that as well. So you can see from over here as well, for one player, it's going to cost $1.25. So that is how much it's going to cost for one player that is playing on your server. Come down here, we can also select the servers in here. Come down even further, we can choose the billing cycle if you want to do that as well. It will go cheaper the further you go up on that. Down here even further, you can see what is included with your servers. So you've got a fully DDoS protection, you've got a full FTP access, a powerful hardware, 24/7 technical support, and down here we can see all the processors they use and SSD and all their performance they use for their servers. You can see they use a Xeon and a Ryzen CPUs, which are incredible processors. They also use DDR4 and DDR5 memory, which is some of the newer technology just there. They also have the NVMe SSD drives, and they also have up to 10 gigabits per second, and that is uplink as well. If we come down even further, we got the easy to use game management. So from here we got all these other management tools we can use, and they're very easy to use as well. So we've got the web console, file manager, and we've got all these other ones here as well. And you can see just here, this is what the dashboard kind of looks like when you get your server, and a very easy layout on the dashboard just there. So just to order a server, just come up to the top, rent your game server just over on the side here, click on that. Then from here, once it loads, you can see all the stuff you will get with your server just in here. And if you come down further, you can choose the billing cycle. We've also got the location, the slots, and we can also do the CPU priority. We have above normal or high, so this will make your server run even better. If you want to have that, that is up to you. But simply from here, what you got to do is click on continue, and from here, it will tell you to add in your payment details, and you can get yourself a server set up in no time. So HostHav is probably the best server hosting on this list, so be sure to check them out with the link in the description down below. But now we will go into number 1 spot. So in number 1 spot we have survival servers. So survival servers has a lot of hosting servers you can use for loads of types of games as well. But again, we are looking for one certain game. But simply from this page here, just come over to the side here, then type in the game you are looking for, and simply from here, click on the game you want. So order now for me, or more information, I'm going to click on that one there. And from here, we can see all the stuff we will get with our server, which I'm not going to go through all of this as there's literally tons of stuff here to look through. And yeah, you can look through that if you want to. So we have got instant server set up. We've got all this other stuff down here. So yeah, I'm just trying to find some of the basics. Ultra fast NVMe SSD drives just there. We've also got the DDoS protection down here as well. And yeah, there's literally just tons of stuff in this one. So if we scroll down further, we can see even more information if you want to see all this as well. And if we keep coming down, you can see all the other locations, the global networks. So you can see all this if you want to. All the server locations and things like that. So simply to get your server, just come right to the bottom of the page and click on order now just here. Then once you do that, it will tell you to choose your stuff you want for your server. You also will have to make an account as well to actually order your server. But from here we can choose the location. We've got the server, so 1 server, 2 and 3 and 4, all the way up to 15. Someone selects on the 1 just there. Here we can choose the slots if we want to do that as well. 30 is most popular. And come down further, we can choose the billing cycle if you want to do that as well. And down here we got the map, which is the default. You have to keep going down further, and from here we can choose the coupon here. So they do give us a coupon, so we can get a bit of a discount, which is pretty good. We can also pay by the credit card or PayPal, and agree to their terms and service and click on order now. Then once you've done that, it will tell you to add in your information to pay for the server, and then from there you will have your own server. So these are some of the best servers you can get for Soulmask, and my recommendation is HostHav, as they do list the most information on their page and also have very good customer support. But feel free to check out some of these other providers I did mention today, as they are pretty decent as well. Remember, all links are in the description down below. But that is it for this video. Hopefully you have all enjoyed it. If it did help you out, be sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all in my next video.